He stood at the gate with a kitchen knife saying he's going to stab police.
Crime is on the rise.
Armed with an axe and a machete.
Trying to break into 2 separate houses.
But cometh the hour.
More units, more units.
Cometh the Interceptors.
Get on the floor! Out and running, out and running.
We're riding with West Yorkshire's elite. Alongside their pursuit drivers.
Contact, stand by.
On target with their firearms unit.
Give your horse free to see them!
In the air with their eye in the sky.
Off and running, off and running.
This is the front line in the fight against crime.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
This is Police Interceptors.
I cannot believe we get paid to do this.
Yeah. Coming up, one of the most extreme pursuits in cop show history.
Vehicle is stuck in the railway line. Vehicle is stuck in the railway line.
When a driver ditches an ambulance on a live level crossing.
Need to get someone to stop the trains coming through.
And an epic hunt for the man responsible.
He's wearing grey t-shirt, black jogging bottoms, small build.
Is eclipsed by a life or death race to stop a speeding train. It's Friday night, and Interceptors are keen to pick up something for the weekend.
A vehicle fell and stopped for a district unit coming to town centre, so we're just literally round the corner.
District cops are chasing a runaway VW Golf.
Round this corner.
70, road traffic is wide.
And they've called in the cavalry.
Say well thought, aye.
Riding to the rescue with 250 horses stabled beneath his bonnet, Chris Spencer.
Yes, continuing speed, 80 to the city centre.
Spotting one car in a big city calls for eyes in the back of your head. And the VW proves elusive.
Can't get it on camera, it's going past the...
There it is.
Ah, you.
You it.
You heard the man, Spencer. You it.
Speed to get please, 80.
Game on.
Yes, something good.
The district cops up ahead are tasty drivers.
Out the way.
But this one is for the pros.
Traffic unit guy, mate, I'm going to go over.
Now then. X-ray Romeo 5-1 requesting TPAC authority, double crew TPAC train, safe to continue, speed is 70 miles an hour.
On comms tonight, Kev Shaw. Like his partner, Shawsy's a master of the dark arts of tactical pursuit and containment, boxing in bad guys using multiple cars.
Requesting other TPAC units and helicopter, please.
The Golf's flying out of the city,
Clear left, go.
but he can't shake them off.
That's acknowledged. It's still now onto City Road towards Thornton Road. If we could have stinger sites back in City Centre and top of Thornton Road, please, at Girlington.
Kev marshals cops to prep stingers, tyre shredding spikes thrown before runaways.
It's now out of City, Thornton Road.
And this runaway is going some.
Speed is 70 miles an hour. Traffic light still safe to continue. Stand by. It's a right into Hockney Road. It will be a decamp, I think, because it's a dead end.
They're primed for a foot race, but that might not be necessary.
Oh, I didn't know you could get out on here. Hey, car.
The Golf stopped, and its driver's still on board. Though not for long.
Get out of the car! No, get out of the car! Hands behind your back! Get behind your back! Get behind your back! Get behind your back!
Squealer is certainly not a hardened criminal.
X-ray Romeo 5-1, driver detained. Get up.
The predicted decamp never materialised, and the drivers led away meek as a lamb.
Get in.
5-1, yeah, we've got the driver. No injuries, no damage. It's ridiculous, isn't it? We're doing, what, 100 mile an hour up here. It's busy. It's dangerous. You can't really... They're just total idiots. What possesses you to do it? What happens if some little kid runs out in front of you? You can be Nigel Mansell, whatever, you aren't going to stop.
Luckily, the four-wheeled vehicle that brought him to a stop was unoccupied.
It's crashed into a bin, hasn't he?
And he has a bigger problem than bins.
You don't have to say anything, but may harm your defence if you don't mention when questioned. Something which you let rely in court, anything you do say may be given evidence. You're under arrest for dangerous driving, failing to stop for police. Do you have any reply to make? What? Whose car is it? Mine.
Turns out, it's his dad's car, which may explain its pristine condition.
You see loads of cars that are a year old that have got literally 20, 30,000 miles on it. This car's 5 years old, it's only got 10,000 miles on it. And it really is in really good nick. Well, it was, obviously, before he smashed it into a bin.
When drivers fail to stop, they've usually got something to hide. But this guy didn't run away.
Get out of the car! No! Get out of the car!
He certainly didn't struggle.
That's behind your back!
And was fully insured on his dad's spotless car.
If it smelt of drugs or anything, you could kind of understand why, but it doesn't. It smells really nice.
All evidence suggests this is just a reckless plank who should have never been trusted with the keys.
He's got a one-day policy and has managed to drive it for 6 hours before clanging it. So when his dad finds out, he's going to be well impressed. Thought he could get out and then he's hit a bin.
The runaway, who was tea-packed by a bin, pleaded guilty to dangerous driving. He got an 8-month prison sentence, suspended for a year. He also lost his licence for 12 months. In future, he'll think twice about trying to outrun the Interceptors.
And more than likely he'll have done it is because it were a district cop behind him and not us, and they'll have thought, oh, I can get away from these. Luckily, we were just around the corner.
Coming up, under attack on a garage forecourt, a flaming nightmare in the middle of rush hour, and the ultimate blue light pursuit.
Stand by.
Cops versus ambulance.
I've just confirmed we do have a vehicle stuck on the railway line.
Get out of the road.
Do you need an ambulance? Are they going to get you sent to hospital? You want to shuffle across, fella?
Interceptors are tasked with protecting the public.
Go on, keep going. Go. Make sure you're not going to hit anything that side now.
Most people think that's something to celebrate.
I think it was a good job.
Yeah.
Very good job.
But some crowds
You're a public servant, yeah?
Oh, here we go.
So behave like a public servant, all right?
Here we go.
Yeah?
refuse to root for the good guys.
Oh! Get off the car!
They can gather in a heartbeat.
Give me some space.
Well, you got space there. There's plenty of space there, yeah?
And record everything for posterity.
Yeah, lad. All going well, is it? You like filming? Right.
You could be dealing with something and somebody will get their mobile phone and video it, and then they'll be sending it on to friends, and before you know it, there's an influx of people that are stood around you, all with the mobile phones out, videoing what you're doing. It can get a little bit oppressive, but you've always got colleagues to back you up.
It's almost midnight, and this Mitsubishi Shogun is being tailed by Warren and rookie Becky.
You take this for tax, this one, please.
Warren's a goldmine of information for new recruits. He knows every trick and telltale of Yorkshire's dodgiest drivers.
It's a Shogun. They don't often tax this because it costs so much.
And tonight's top tip, Shogun owners often swerve their road tax.
Tax due 30th of June 18.
30th of June?
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, so that's...
4 months ago.
Yeah.
And taxman's helpfully pulled into the services to explain.
He sees it for that then.
What's your name?
Mohammed. You want to jump in now?
Have a seat, pal, yeah, please.
Warren invites the driver into his office.
Is it your car, mate? What insurance have you got?
I got a policy out during the day today.
Today?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have it on your phone then, won't you?
Should have, yeah.
Good.
Becky's getting a masterclass in unpicking porkies.
So I haven't got no emails on this.
Because Warren's heard every iffy excuse in the book.
Okay, where have they emailed it to?
Whose email?
Yeah.
Whose email?
Your brother?
Yeah, I can ring him and try getting him to send me the thingy.
Please, 'cause otherwise I'll be taking it off you for no insurance, mate, 'cause you can't prove it. I'll give him a couple of minutes to contact his brother that's got this insurance policy.
2 minutes is all it takes to establish that his insurance policy is much like his road tax and the Loch Ness Monster, in that it doesn't actually exist.
What can I do now? Because I haven't got no documents.
What you do now is you lose your car for the evening, unfortunately for you.
It's a low-drama stop, but a crowd is gathering.
Police Interceptors.
Mate.
Tonight.
Man, that's tonight.
Is it not live?
Will you arrange recovery, please? We need BP on Barker End.
And it's turning nasty. They're shelling the cop car with eggs and getting rowdy.
Who's that then?
I don't have a clue.
Phones are out recording the incident. And it's not the first incident caught on camera at this service station. This is the scene 3 years earlier of a far more serious episode.
Who's that, Lumpy?
When someone calmly films a harrowing attack.
Oh, he just romped into him.
As this 4x4
Oh, shit, he's romping into him. Oh!
repeatedly rams a man in a VW.
He's romped into him.
The driver runs to his victim.
Oh, he's smashing his windows! Oh, hey! He's smashing his windows!
Who makes a bit for freedom. Ramming onto the main road, chased down by the 4x4.
Oh,
He's rammed twice more.
oh, he's romping him! He's romping him! Oh!
The 4x4 vanishes.
I think he's killed him anyway.
Rather than call 999, the man keeps filming the victim.
I think he's dead.
Mercifully, his injuries were minor. No thanks to the man with the mobile.
All of it.
Cops are aware of the culture of posting such clips on social media. And though tonight's egg-rated video nasty unsettles Becky, Warren has learned not to be provoked.
They've kindly decided to go spend a few quid in shop and share their eggs with us. So currently they're all of it car. So it's our first time, as you can hear, they're all carrying on.
It's a valuable lesson in diffusing a potential flashpoint.
They're all brave at throwing eggs, but no one ever comes forward to tell you who's done it or do it in a position where you can see them. So they'll hide in a corner and scurry off like little children.
As the recovery truck arrives, another wave of shelling begins.
Right.
But the cops won't be goaded into responding.
Egg. Yeah, well, I don't even touch it. It's worse than ice.
Without the desired response, the crowd disperses. And the uninsured Shogun is on its way.
I'm just annoyed now that I've got to go wash car. That's more annoying. It takes up half an hour of my time.
A detour and car wash takes Warren and Becky out of action for 30 minutes. And cops can achieve an awful lot in half an hour.
Just hit it best you can, please.
Move over.
It's early evening and Kev Shaw is racing to help with the pursuit when he spots a chilling sight.
X-ray Romeo 74, can we have fire please? This Merc is on fire.
The pursuit will have to take care of itself.
Outside 411 Leeds Road.
Kev's got bigger fish to fry. The flaming Mercedes could potentially explode.
Fellas, get back!
It's on the junction of a major road and Kev must act fast.
This is car what's just on fire.
How are we going to get past? I've got kids.
Well, you'll just have to wait because I don't want him driving past and then it blows up and takes you out.
After checking the car's empty, the Interceptor secures the area and directs in the fire brigade.
So if they come out, they're going to have to go offside, I think, because I've had to block traffic off.
The window's blown and tyres are exploding in the heat.
I've come across this. I thought it was something to do with the pursuit where it crashed into someone, but it's nothing to do with it.
It's only a matter of time before the fuel tank goes up.
Well, I don't want to be stood near it when it goes.
But the cavalry's arrived. The blaze is no match for West Yorkshire Fire and Rescue Service. But this Merc is toast.
Is this your car?
I don't even know where they went, man. They literally disappeared. It's like they're wrong.
It looks like the owner is untraceable.
They walked away. Coming around.
The people who were with it have disappeared. So it comes back previous keeper details, no insurance, no tax, no MOT. So I'm gathering someone's bought it, and then there's obviously a fault and it's set fire to it, and they don't want to have to pay for any damage what's going to be caused to carriageway.
As evening creeps in, the fire's out and the traffic's moving. Just half an hour after Kev spotted the blaze. The time it takes to wash a patrol car
Right, come on.
and get back on the streets protecting the public.
Romeo 5-1.
Stopping cops from doing their job is never a smart move. One day, you might need them. No yoke. The Shogun driver nicked on the garage forecourt was reported for driving without insurance and without tax. He faces a potential fine and up to 6 points on his licence. The keeper of the burning car was never found, and the barbecued Merc was destroyed. As for the unrelated forecourt ramming, the men responsible were caught, convicted and sentenced.
Hey, rapping him! He's rapping him!
It's rush hour.
This is going to be hard work, is this now?
Cops have the advantage of blue lights to clear traffic.
Romeo 3-2, we have a clear direction of travel, please. We're on Skipton Road, heading out of Ilkley.
But they're racing to reach a runaway with blue lights of his own.
North Yorkshire behind, there's an ambulance that's been involved in an RTC. It's failed to stop there and it's coming into the West Yorkshire area.
An ambulance fleeing police is unheard of, and Ben Pearson's flat out to intercept.
Come on, come on, come on.
Benny Boy didn't join up to be an ambulance chaser, but the pursuit specialist is giving it a good go today. He's flying.
3-2, we are listening on North Yorkshire Interops.
And he's not alone.
Extending past 2 on, just confirm you do have eyeball on the vehicle.
Yes, yes.
1,000 feet up, the National Police Air Service is all over the ambulance.
It's continuing along Skipton Road.
It's a decommissioned private vehicle, but its blues are on and it's weaving through cars who naturally pull over.
Now we've got MPAS up above. Can we pull back a little bit, give him some space and then look for a stinger sight? Over.
plan is to get ahead of the ambulance and use a stinger to shred its tyres.
So we've just come through hopefully now, we're just trying to make some ground up through Silsden.
Riding shotgun, Ben Barraclough. Baby Ben's a dab hand with a stinger and has high hopes of being the cop to bring the ambulance to a stop. But the runaways reached a built-up area.
Taking the third exit onto Skipton Road.
And he's playing Russian roulette on the roundabouts.
Stand by, he's on the wrong side, wrong side.
A near miss with a hatchback.
He's taking the second exit.
And he hits traffic queuing for a level crossing.
Vehicle's still on wrong side of the road.
2 passenger trains are due and cop cars are closing in.
Meeting a level crossing at the moment. Stand by.
It's game over. Until a kamikaze manoeuvre.
Vehicle's going through the railway crossing. You need to get someone to stop the trains coming through.
It's an insane attempt to escape. The driver leaps clear and the ambulance ploughs through the barriers. While he legs it with cops on his heels.
Watch the train, mate. Watch the train. Yeah.
The 4-ton vehicle grinds to a halt across a live train line.
Exit from past 31. There is a train approaching this railway crossing.
1656 vehicle stuck on the crossing.
A 3-carriage passenger train is due any second.
I've just confirmed we do have a vehicle stuck on the railway line.
Get out of the road!
As Ben and Ben arrive on scene,
Vehicle is stuck on the railway line. Vehicle is stuck on the railway line.
coppers desperately try to stop the train. But it may be too late.
Get yourself away from the vehicle and away from the line.
Interceptors are chasing a dangerous driver in a decommissioned ambulance.
It's failed to stop for North Yorkshire and it's coming into the West Yorkshire area.
After many near misses,
He's on the wrong side, wrong side.
the runaways decamped at a level crossing, leaving 4 tons of ambulance on the live track.
Exit from past 31. There is a train approaching this railway crossing.
Coppers are frantically trying to stop a rush hour train. But it's too late. Miraculously, the passing train missed the ambulance by inches.
There's nobody else in there, is there?
No, it's all right.
Had it been travelling in the other direction, it would have been catastrophic.
Just look up the tracks, which you probably have done. There's a train probably 300 metres away. If that train hadn't been made aware of what it is, it could have obviously collided, which would lead to multiple fatalities. X-ray Romeo 32 West Yorkshire, there is no one else in the ambulance now, we've just checked it.
Most resources are taken up with the crash.
He's running now. He's still on Skipton Road.
But not all.
He's on Churchill Way. Churchill Way. Stand by.
The fleeing driver is right in the crosshairs of the air support team.
He's wearing grey t-shirt, black jogging bottoms, small build, dark hair.
The chopper tracks him through narrow streets, but loses him in the trees.
Stand by.
Though not for long.
Yeah, suspect is now on Airedale View. Airedale View. Heading towards Station Road.
He's ducked into an alley, trying to flee the chaos he's left behind.
Just confirm we do have a vehicle stuck on the railway line.
Yes, the suspect abandoned the vehicle and it rolled into the barriers. It is on the railway line.
This time it's causing bedlam. We're going to have to shut that bit of road up there, the end of the road up there, turn them round. I think the best thing we can do is just sterilise the whole area at the time and obviously get police investigation to move it.
While Ben and Ben help secure the crash site, there's an unnerving development with the man responsible.
Because he's the rear guardian of that property. Can we get units there, please?
The suspect is talking to a man in the garden, who he leads to a car on the driveway. The man goes inside, leaving the suspect on the drive.
Inbound, are you able to direct the officer indirectly?
Units are closing in, but the situation is increasingly tense.
Whereabouts is he, sorry?
Put the balloons on, you should just get me now.
Cops are just around the corner.
Yes, got you in front. If you keep going to the end of that junction, he's in the property with the white vehicle on the driveway with the man with no top on. He's in that property there.
Before the team can swoop, the suspect emerges and heads for the car. But he's too late.
That's him there.
And he's nicked.
Yes, they're saying the male has been detained and there is no one else outstanding.
At past 3-1, that officer is in order. Male is in the back of the van.
Safe and secure. The suspect is ready for a blue-lit ride to the nick, driven by someone who knows what they're doing.
They've taken advanced courses to drive with blue lights on. It's not just as simple as putting your foot down on the accelerator and driving on the wrong side of the road.
Ambulance man pleaded guilty to dangerous driving, obstructing a railway line, driving whilst disqualified, and failing to provide. He almost escaped by posing as a policeman and conning the man in the garden into handing over car keys. Seen here, the man angrily snatches them back after the arrest. The judge said that this was one of the worst cases of dangerous driving he'd ever seen and sentenced the suspect to 22 months in prison. Drivers who get stopped by the police generally react one of two ways.
I understand everything, guys.
Repentant.
That's what I want to hear. Thank you, officer. I'm sorry, I've been driving like a bit of a...
I know I have.
Or shamelessly unapologetic.
You're going to end up getting arrested. Well, arrested then? I don't really care, to be honest with you.
It's the early hours on the Pontefract Road.
Is that down there?
And AD Fickling is hunting a white Citroen Berlingo van.
There's a unit in Castleford, a white Berlingo and no 6 plates gone past them. Unseen him and absolutely floored it and made off. So he's either drunk, uninsured, or he's up to no good.
After 20-odd years in the job, AD knows how dodgy drivers think. He also knows these streets like Google Maps.
But it definitely hasn't come down, took round about here and gone anywhere other than this way because it'd have been spotted otherwise.
But White Van Man is nowhere to be seen.
That's it there. I think that might be it. That's just gone left.
Or is he? Behind the wheel, Chris Harding. Chris is an advanced driver in a performance car. It's fair to say the white van is a little outgunned. It's also...
pure white.
Not the van they're looking for.
The one we're looking for has got no sign writing on it at all.
The hunt for a pure white Citroen continues.
So we'll just wait and see. It's just like a big giant game of cat and mouse, isn't it?
Of course it is.
And we're the big cats.
Big cats hunt in the dark.
Now what's this coming out here?
Yeah.
So why has a passing Fiesta driver just switched his lights off?
He's gone left, his lights out. Might have one going here on Grove Road.
AD and Chris suspect it's an attempt to hide. But they won't be fooled by any cut-price cloaking device. And opt to shed a little blue light on proceedings.
You alright?
Alright.
Is it yours?
Yeah.
Why are you driving around with no lights on?
Oh, no way.
Yes way.
Come and join me then. So there, mate. You have a word with my mate.
The driver is a model of polite repentance.
Innit?
I made a mistake.
Right, okay. He'll ask you.
But Chris has one small issue with his mistake.
He'll ask you.
I haven't done lights on, mate.
You had them on before.
He turned his lights off at the precise moment the cops came into view.
You had a drink?
No.
How much you had to drink?
I don't know.
You have.
I can smell it on you, fella. Don't lie.
Thing is, mate, just be honest.
No, I'm scared.
Why?
Because I've never been pulled over before.
Never.
No, I've been pulled over in Wakey because it...
So you have been pulled over before?
This one may fold under questioning.
When was the last time I had a drink, Jack? Alright, we're talking 10 minutes, an hour? A while ago. Because I can smell alcohol on your breath, I'm going to require you to provide me with a sample of breath for analysis, alright?
No worries.
Keep blowing till I tell you to stop. Keep blowing, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, that's it. Just wait there then. I'll have a look, see what we get back here.
The legal limit is 35 micrograms of alcohol per 100 millilitres of breath.
Be about 75, methinks.
Oh
You
my God.
are, without doubt, the luckiest person. Do you know what the drink drive limit is? 35. What have you got there?
33.
33, so you're right on that limit. Now, when you have a drink, it goes up in a pyramid, and you never know which side of that pyramid you're on, whether you're going up or going down.
Or, to put it in words he can actually understand...
So you, in half an hour, could blow over, or you could blow under.
I suggest that you park up here and you just walk up Church Park.
Yes, sir.
Seriously.
Yes, sir.
Because
if we stop you in 10 minutes, you might be over. It depends when you last had your drink.
This is his second test of the evening, and he's passed.
I'll let you out. And get that number plate attached up front, where it belongs.
I've had some sticky stuff for it before I put it on and it's just fell off again.
Try screws, that's what everybody else does.
I'm lucky, I'm really lucky. So if I'd been obviously 2 points over, I'd have been locked up. Lost my car, lost my licence, so do not do that again.
Loudly, but safely parked up, driver and passengers head home on foot. While AD and Chris return to the road...
That's it.
Just in time to pass a pure white Citroën Berlingo van.
If you come that way, I will cut off this road.
No, we're right behind it now, going towards Ponty.
To put it in local speak, that were jammy.
So this is vehicle that was sighted by officers earlier on, then it made off at speed. Got a unit just coming up behind us. Once we get a unit behind us, we'll put a stopper in it and see what crack is with it.
The big cats are closing in.
If you come round us now, we'll let you put stop in.
At speed.
Okay.
And the mouse...
Just come right front like this.
...is in the trap.
Just let them know it's stopped. You alright, mate? Is it yours?
Yeah.
You got your licence on you?
Not on my own.
Have you got one?
Yeah.
You alright? Just come and join us 2 minutes. Take a seat in there.
AD gets straight to business.
Is it your van?
Yeah.
Are you insured on it?
Yeah.
The Motor Insurance Bureau begs to differ.
This has got insurance on 16th at 10th to 15th at 11th to somebody else, and there's only one policy on it, and you're not it.
The car's insured to someone else, but the lad claims he has a separate one-day policy.
So if you've got day insurance, who did you do day insurance with?
With Day Insure.
So you're with Day Insure. Got your phone out?
Yeah. In town.
Right, and has it got any emails to say that you're insured?
I should have an email.
So you should have.
But I ain't got it on. I ain't got Hotmail on the phone.
If the lad's appealing to AD's IT skills, then he may be in for a rude awakening.
This is how it works, right?
Right.
I don't have to prove naff all.
Right.
You need to convince me you've got insurance, so you're going to get wet walking home, aren't you? Yeah, so how are you going to do that?
Well, without me. Yeah.
So if I get your phone...
I ain't got an email now.
Ady's grilled 2 youngsters in as many minutes. This one isn't as cooperative as his predecessor.
Have you had an email sent to you? It will still be on your phone.
It's on my phone, it's on my laptop, isn't it?
What sort of phone you got?
Well, it's Apple.
An Apple, so you can get internet on Apple and you can get onto hotmail.com.
Oh, no.
Surely the combined might of Steve Jobs and Bill Gates can stretch to opening an email. And a look at his licence reveals that this isn't his first rodeo.
Right, so you've got an Iron 10, which is no insurance, in 2016. You've got an Iron 10 in 2016 again.
You've got more points than chuffing Lewis Hamilton.
See?
Alas, his points won't win the Formula One title and a date with Nicole Scherzinger.
Unfortunately, Lewis, I'm going to caution you. You know, crack, you've got no insurance.
Keep that man, I'm getting a brand new Mercedes next week.
You can't afford to insure a brand new Mercedes, you. I tell you what, it's going to be cheaper for you to go to see Richard Branson and buy a ticket to the moon than it is to insure a car with 3 Iron 10s.
I can guarantee you now, but I've got more money than both just sat in his bib.
So if you've got that much money, why are you riding about a Berlingo and you can't afford insurance?
Good point. And he hasn't even got that Berlingo anymore.
Checking my van off me, and they said, are you going to do it again? I said, yeah, I am. Probably tomorrow when I buy another one. There you go, innit?
If there's a lesson to be learned, then Berlingo Hamilton wasn't listening.
It's cheaper for a young person to buy another car and get pulled over every 6 months than it is to be insured. That's my honest opinion.
And with logic like that, you won't have a licence for long.
This is his third no insurance offence. He's just talking rubbish.
Unlike the repentant lad pulled over earlier in the night...
Do not do that again.
The van man with the bad plan must learn his lesson the hard way. He was reported for driving without insurance. He'll almost certainly lose his licence and get a hefty fine, after which perhaps this B-road philosopher will rethink his ridiculous take on motor insurance. Coming up!
You can't park there, lad.
Tonight's lesson, how not to reverse park.
Your homework for tonight, go home and read the highway code and have a look at what it says about parking on a hill.
The highway code is the Interceptors' Bible.
Pull up, down there somewhere.
And they will smite all drivers breaking its holy commandments. Thou shalt not take the wrong lane.
It's wrong way around the roundabout.
Honour thy red signal.
And we are straight through red lights. Speed is currently 90.
And thou shalt not drive beyond the limits of thy motor.
Stand by.
Two of the unit's most experienced drivers are Brother Pearson and Brother Barraclough, a.k.a. the Benz.
Should just be here on his right somewhere.
Who are en route to a bizarre accident.
A car has rolled down the hill and into, they've said a block of flats, but I think it's the outbuilding by the sounds of it. I'm going to put my money on a handbrake failure.
I'm going to put my money, or in fact I'm going to put your money on handbrake failure too.
The highway code has strict instructions regarding handbrakes. The good book also condemns drivers on mobile phones, and Ben spotted one.
You all right there, lad? Put your window down. No, you're not sorry. You're sorry you're being caught. If we weren't going to a job now, you'd be getting done. Do you understand? On your way.
Sermon over, they continue the hunt for the crashed car. It's tough to spot anything in the dark, but this is hard to miss.
Oh, is it over here?
Romeo 32?
Yeah, it's here.
Oh dear. How's that happened?
Good question.
Did you see it?
No, I heard it.
You missed all the excitement.
Not being funny, but there's no one underneath it, is there?
Kids stuff it back.
Either someone mistook reverse for a forward gear, or this is an epic handbrake fail.
I'm thinking it's been parked up there. I think it's not in gear, but the handbrake's on, but it's like only on like 2 notches. So I bet they've parked it up and not ratcheted it enough, and it's rolled back down.
The next challenge is to find the driver.
They're just going to do some door knocking to see if they can find a keeper for it.
To narrow the search, they try to work out where the unfortunate driver left their car.
You see 2 tracks there.
Cue Ben and Ben's Bear Grylls tracking skills.
There's a dry spot middle of the road up there where it looks like it's been parked. Look across grass there.
Well, that's what they're
way upside. Fruit cider thing there, and right up at top of the road, right crest.
Yeah, no, I think it's come between. I think it's taken the side of the edge off.
Yeah, there's a dry spotting road.
Yeah.
They think the car rolled down an embankment and through a hedge.
It's come down at a fair lick, though.
Oh, yeah.
20 foot to right, to left. It'd have gone through, potentially through their window.
And witnesses confirmed that theory.
Literally just putting my plate in the kitchen. I live in the bottom house. Looked out of the window and saw a car hurtling across this grass. I just honestly thought I was seeing things. I didn't honestly think it were real. Could have killed someone. It was going quick. And this guy, I think, just come round corner with his tea in his hand.
The driver has finally realised his car isn't where he left it.
You can't park there, lad.
I don't know what you're getting your keys out for.
You're not going to drive that.
The handbrake was on.
Let me have a look. Let's see. Let's have a look.
Time for another sermon from the highway code.
You need to put it in gear, though, when you're parking it up on a hill.
Normally I do. I don't know
Turn your wheels to the curb and put it in gear. Put the handbrake on. Have you been driving it like Lewis Hamilton?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because what'll happen is your brakes will heat up, and then when they get cold, they shrink.
Yeah.
So then the handbrake can fail.
Yeah.
And we all know what follows. Shedmageddon.
Unfortunately, the insurance is going to have to pay out for building.
Yeah.
And we're getting car recovered now.
To uninsured drivers nicked by Interceptors every day, this is why you need motor insurance.
Wait, car stops.
I've just pulled it up another 4 ratchets there.
Right.
You, my friend, need to study the scriptures.
Your homework for tonight, go home and read the highway code and have a look at what it says about parking on a hill.
Yeah.
In all seriousness.
Recovery arrives to haul the VW out of the outbuilding.
But the gentleman's watching his car and I don't think he's going to be an happy bunny. Yeah, he's going to have a bit of a tear there in his eye, isn't he?
You don't want to watch your bottom ripped open, do you?
Hey up, it's on the move.
It's a tricky recovery.
Oh!
Snapped.
That takes your head off, well, that, if that hits you.
Ironically, they may have forgotten to unapply the handbrake.
Have we taken handbrake off? Because I haven't. I tell you what, these recovery lads are worth their weight in gold, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, you've made a right mess of that. You've got a puncture now.
You've got worse than that.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, they're going to write that off, pal.
What you need to do now is go see how we put the handbrake on in that car. I'm joking.
With the car recovered and insurance details swapped, it falls to either Ben or Ben to read from the good book.
Ips's done.
Ips's done.
And the winner is...
turn your wheels towards the curb.
Ben.
In gear.
In gear. And then opposite when you're going downhill. So reverse.
Handbrake on fuller.
Handbrake on fuller. Reverse and turn your wheels out. I think that's right, isn't it?
You're not a very good traffic cop, are you?
And the Interceptors will be back at the same time next week. They're hunting for gold in Canada's answer to the Wild West. Join Game of Thrones' Richard Madden and Tim Roth for new series Klondike over on 5 Spike next. Or stay here as the prospects for finding gold are pretty good on Channel 5 too. Sunken Treasures Revealed, Drain the Ocean is brand new next.